screw the viewers. We're starting the music, baby.
They'll catch up.
They know this whole thing.
Fuck it, I'll play it again. I'm just gonna once we get to 20 seconds, I'm gonna go here.
Nicely done. And for the latecomers, hey internet. Thanks for watching.
Is there anybody here?
I see 15 people here. I don't see any comments, but I see a whole bunch of people.
Okay.
22 people by my stream count here. Hey y'all, thanks for watching. Of course, it is Monday night. We are here live at Darkside Records, 611 Dutchess Turnpike.
In
Poughkeepsie. By the way, I listened to our WRV interview that we did live this time.
Oh yeah?
It was good. No editing at all.
Really? No one cares. That's
every week. Just so you know, internet, if you want to tune in for more ridiculous bullshit. So every week before we do this video, we record a really short interview on the Hudson Valley's New Rock Alternative, 92.7, 96.9 WRRV. And every week, we just kind of go out of our way to do the dumbest interview possible.
I think my job is generally to derail anything you're saying because I just like when you laugh and it can't go on to the next part.
Case in point.
Yeah.
So if you want to hear some dumb shit, it always airs at about 6:15, 6:20. And I'm just trying to see what words I can get away with saying on the radio, like how far we can push the stupidness of our radio. Oh, and he's gone. We lost Justin. He's gone. Anyway, so I try to push how stupid we can make our radio interviews. So if you want to tune in just for, it's like 2 minutes of just radio gold. Tune into that. Well, while Justin catches back up, I'm going to say hi to some people in the comments. Starting with the champ, Pearly, first and foremost. Hey, Pearly. How's it going? Thanks for watching. Katie Curtis. Nope. I'll wait for you to come back. Now do it.
All right. Katie! Hi, Katie. I'm here.
Katie. Eves. He says, howdy, Justin and JB.
What up,
howdy, Eves? Tom Farrell, good evening, keepers of the gooch.
Hey, Tom.
That's us. Robert Matthew Benincasa says, buonasera, signori. He's doing, when he was typing it, he was doing this with his other hand as he typed.
That's what
I learned from Dan Aloisi.
All I know is about Family Guy.
Okay. The kinder Steve Kinder. He
little Bueller, nothing to her.
No, where's Brian when we need him?
Right.
Christian Murtaugh says, what? Happy Monday. Folkazoid. I forgot all about Folkazoid for a whole week.
I don't remember what Folkazoid was. I was like, oh, why do I know that?
That was a record that we did last week that I did. It was like Folkazoid or something, but I called him Folkazoid because I can't pronounce it. Anyway, the Lorellos are here. Hey, Lorellos.
What up, Lorellos?
The Benjamins. Hey, Darkside and Darksiders. Which is the commenters, which is everybody watching, I guess.
Yeah.
I thought that was the Gooch crew. I didn't really know.
It's 2 Live Gooch.
No. On YouTube, Alex Beams. Hey, Alex, thank you for watching on YouTube. Kim Morrow's here saying hello.
Hello, Kim Morrow. Hey, Mike, you're watching. You got Mr. Farron in the house with a little howdy. Howdy, Farron. We got Mike Joyce coming with the howdies. Everybody's got a howdy.
Yeah.
We're howdy happy on this video. Or if you remember early 2000s trance compilation CDs, you're happy to be howdy core. Remember those?
What?
The Happy to be Hardcore compilation series?
Mm-mm.
It was all like it's EDM before it was cool. They all had parachute pants or UFOs with the little things flying out of the fucking pockets.
I was a Jinko man. We've discussed
Me
this.
too. Yeah.
If you listen to our podcast about the pronunciation,
I believe you mean Jinko.
No, it's Jinko.
It's not. It's not. It's because you know what? I don't know if I made this argument on the podcast or not.
Go ahead.
But you know why it's Jinko to you?
Why is that, Justin?
Because you're also a fucking secret juggalo, so it's the great Jalinko to you. Okay? Here in America, we say Jinko.
You're 100% wrong about almost everything in that sentence.
No. The great Mulajinko. That's the JB story.
Skylar Strange, thanks for watching. The Guzmans, Dirty Mike's for dirt, up there slinging that cream up in Albany.
You guys were on Stern? Fun fact, we have been mentioned by Howard Stern before.
There you go. That's right. We had that, God, what was his name? He used to come to our open mic and test his comedy. And then he would go on Howard Stern.
His name was Jay something, and he did the Norm Macdonald impressions for Howard Stern.
That's it. All right, Dan Aloisi is here. Ray Romanski. Dan is punishing his wife at home right now.
Listen.
I meant he is one of the lucky few in the world to get one of those box sets. And so now his wife is there just listening to a lot of weird noises, screaming for just hours on end.
I thought it was going to be something about rubbing the lotion in. Or else
That's
it gets the hose again.
Box set.
Okay.
Pat McGuire.
I'm so behind. Where are we?
I don't know. I just scroll through halfway.
Okay.
I see Jenny Zuko is watching, and she commented, she says Jinkos. Because she's correct.
No. Jinko.
No. Look, you just sniff those beans, all right?
It's not blue Jinko, baby, okay? Sniffing the beans. That's right. It's the Dark Paradise Illuminated Coffee Co. Poughkeepsie Grind Darkside mashup. Can I say any more hip words right now? It's a vibe, internet. It's a vibe.
Aesthetic.
Come on in. Whole ground bean. What'd you say? Aesthetic?
Aesthetic.
Aesthetic.
That's what the kids say.
Right. Well, I haven't caught up to that one yet. So that's right. Whole bean, pre-ground. We got it all. Come pick some up so Pat can refill the stash for us. Pat's so good. He comes in and he rotates out the stock if he feels that it's been sitting on the shelf too long, which doesn't happen super often because y'all been buying it up. But thanks, internet.
Yeah, he cares about coffee. Man loves coffee. And he loves you and you enjoying said coffee.
Fred Dobbs says, more records, less talkie.
Fred! It's been only 8 minutes. 8 minutes of this bullshit. So
we're usually good for 20 at least.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how we lose viewers. We got to keep the committed here.
All right, I'll do the quick rundown here.
Okay.
Hey, internet, thanks for tuning in. Of course, this is Used To's Previews for Use Live. I'm going to show you a graphic on the screen right over here. Bing! This is all the stuff that we do. Oh, it didn't show up. Hang on. All that for nothing. There we go. This is Used To's for Use, Previews for Use. This is, of course, a video where we highlight some of the stuff that we're putting out tomorrow, Tuesday. Or as we like to call it here at Darkside Records, Used To's for Use. That's where we put out all of our pre-loved new arrivals. That's records, CDs, movies, cassettes, video games, apparel, hi-fi gear, whatever we've got that week, it goes out. This video, we give you just a tiny taste, a tiny moose-boosh, a smattering of what's going out. You can always see the full list on our website, darksiderecords.com. There we go. I'll change the graphic. There we go. Darksiderecords.com. You can see the full list starting at 10 a.m. Tuesday. And we always like to invite you, if you want the list early, if you want to call dibs on things before they go out on the shelves, join our email list. We send an email out before we open on Tuesday with everything that's going out, and you could call dibs before we even open the store. And if you want the earliest of dibs, if you want to really be an overachiever and help out your friendly local neighborhood independent record store, join us on Patreon, won't you?
We call them Little Lebowski Urban Achievers, thank you.
No, I call them Patronuses. Our Patronuses, of course, we have a whole bunch of tiers of stuff And we have one specific tier that is for you Used Twos fans, where you get discounts, free stuff, and the earliest of dibs, which is shortly after this video. This here live video ends. Justin heads home. He spreads out a nice picnic basket. He pours himself a nice little glass of wine, some assorted cheeses, some crackers,
Maybe a fava bean or two.
A quick nosh, and then boom, opens up the laptop, and he sends out an email with the full list, only to those Used Twos Patreon subscribers. So, like I said, all that money goes to help independent record stores. This one in particular. So
yeah, this one.
I should say, So, if you want to do that shit, we appreciate you and thank you. Thank you to everyone on the email list, and thank you to everyone watching this video. So, I appreciate your duct taping skills that was going on. I
was just getting ready while you were doing a thing.
I gotta say, it's very distracting. It's like hearing someone unraveling duct tape behind you while you're trying to focus on something. It's very
I went out of my way to make sure it was really near the microphone in my ear for you.
I appreciate that.
I would like to point out, we got three things to settle here. One,
okay.
Jenny says Genco, and I assume that's because she's Jenny. So Genco is an acceptable answer, Jenny. Thank you. And Alex fucking agreeing with me. It's the Geneco. None of this downstate bullshit.
No. Alex Beams on YouTube, you're wrong. You're just dead wrong.
And then, of course, Skylar pointed out the one thing we forgot before you launched into the spiel there. You ready?
Hey, Internet! It's because they bullied us. They bullied us into the next part of the video.
I think you just jumped the gun. You're getting excited about your Gencos there, and you got your Gencos in a twist, and you got ahead of yourself.
Look.
Anyway,
that's how you wipe out on a skateboard in the early 1990s. Anyway, you want to talk about some records?
Yeah. Hey, Ed. Nice to see you too. Thanks for joining us. And much like this video, it is, of course, a bridge over troubled water in these dark times, my friends. It's Simon and Garfunkel with a little bridge over troubled water. You know it, you love it. It's the fifth and final studio album from Simon and Garfunkel. Of course, it's got Bridge Over Troubled Water, Cecilia, The Boxer, Baby Driver, which some of you think is a great movie for some reason.
Hey,
I've never seen it. I just like talking shit. But I could drive. I got it. That's the plot.
But he's a baby. Think about it.
Well, that's fucking dumb.
Can't even reach the pedals with his little baby legs.
Anyway, Simon and Garfunkel, Bridge Over Troubled Water. Yeah. Anybody know about this trick? Where if you cover Paul Simon's face, it looks like Art Garfunkel has a handlebar mustache. That's honestly why I picked this record, just to do the handlebar mustache trick on the internet. So,
well, guess what?
What?
It's also a dib. Woo! Aaron Rodriguez.
Aaron taking it home.
Aaron.
You got it, Aaron.
Or he really wants to play a Gibson SG a la Angus Young from AC/DC. Either one, I won't judge you.
6 of one, half a dozen the other.
All right, my first one here is a band that I never really liked the entirety of my early friendship with Rhea, who was, of course, one of the first jobs I ever had was working at a record store, and she was my boss. Now she's a customer here at Darkside. And you know what I've come to appreciate?
What?
In Excess. That is the perfect response.
Yes.
This is In Excess's 1982 third album. It is called Shabu Shuba, which, of course, everyone obviously knows is an onomatopoeia of Spy of Love. I just like wordplay, and that's what, the other reason I picked this.
I completely just fucking whiffed it here.
Also,
Katie,
thank you.
She's
also,
got In Excess.
My parents' favorite restaurant is called Shabu Shabu, and that's all I could think of when I was looking at this record as well. So
I remember having a lot of trouble as a young man with the In Excess name. I remember my parents explaining it to me, but not fully getting it because they didn't have a firm grasp on the English language yet.
Right, you emigrated from England, of course.
Of course. Hello. Came over with my powdered wig. Hey, Jason and Dawn. Happy to have you here. Ray says hot take 9 Inch Nails is in excess for goths.
Wow. I don't even know what to do with that information.
Can I get a Zach weigh in on that one? Okay, next up, we have the Drew Mayans pick of the week, if you will. It's his second studio album from 1968. We were just talking about how much he loves it the other day. And of course, I'm talking about Van Morrison's second album, Astral Weeks. Yeah, it's the follow-up to his first solo record there. Moondance, thank you, as it's coming to my mind. But yeah, so this was Van breaking out, finally able to record again after the big old label dispute with Bang Records, who was doing the earlier Them stuff and all that sort of thing. But here you got Van vamping, if you will. It's sort of just free coming along. Mike Joy says Astral Cheeks. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, it's such an easy layup there.
It really is, yeah.
With vamping.
Yeah, that's what I was going for. I'm very distracted for no apparent reason. But yeah, so not a first press. First press of this record go pretty expensive. Originally released in 68, this is a 1980s repress. How do you know? Because you got the white Warner label on there, even post Burbank. So a nice, clean copy of a repress coming in at $20 hairs. If anybody needs a copy of the Astro Weeks, you got to save Drew from it because he's already got like 4 copies. And if you don't take it, he might need a 5th. So let us know, Internet. I know he's not so popular anymore because he's being a shithead over in England. But either way, art and artist, right?
Indeed. All right, my next one here is a classic from an American classic. It's Aretha. Aretha Arrives. One of my favorite things that Tyler used to do on this video here is he would give great stats about records that always kind of blew my mind a little bit. I'm going to try to do the same. Also, hey, Ty.
Hey, Ty.
Keeping the seat warm for you, buddy. This is her 11th studio album from 1967. It had the first single was called Baby, I Love You. It was a million-selling gold 45, which hit #1 on the R&B and #4 on the Billboard Hot 100s. And then it had some other single. I don't know if I never heard of it. It's called Satisfaction. Never, but not as good clearly as Baby I Love You. So Aretha Arrives.
That press is super clean. I remember when we were going through them. It's like extra crisp, both the jacket and record.
It is. It is
beautiful.
You ain't kidding. It's got these beautiful blue and green Atlantic labels here.
I love the old school fan logo. I wish they would bring that shit back.
I know. And you know what I really like about it too is like even the whites are super white. It doesn't have any of that like yellowing of time. This is a super clean copy. So for anyone who wants some classic Aretha in your collection,
it was your dirty undies, dude. The whites.
The whites.
The whites. All right. I haven't seen them here this week, but it's been a little bit since we had a Gorman pick of the week.
Oh.
And so in honor of Gorman, wherever he may be this evening, it's the debut album from the Talking Heads. Talking Heads 77. David Byrne and the fam doing the damn thing. You got all the stuff on here. You got Psycho Killer, of course. It set the pace for what was to come, Internet. And as you well know, the OG presses of the Talking Heads never tend to last too long. Still got a few colored repress copies in stock from the Heads. But I don't need to keep talking about it because Mr. Steve Kinder. That's right. Look me in the eyes when I hit it.
Oh, God. Please don't say that to the staff.
He's 18 now. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
I lost my pen somewhere. There it is.
Okay.
Thanks, Steve. And also, I saw that Mr. David Reynolds came in for a little Aretha action.
I saw Eve's, but
Oh, sorry.
it was still a late breaking dibs. You are correct.
Okay. Sorry,
Thank
Dave,
you,
didn't mean to get
Eves.
your hopes up.
All right, my next one here is actually a Jenny Zuko pick. That's weird. She says Jinko.
Nepotism. It's Genko.
That's not how nepotism works. I have here a copy of some Midnight Oil. For those of y'all who would rather stay up late and work till 3 in the morning, this one is for you. This is their 1982 album. It was, quote, politically charged and adventurous, and proved to be their breakthrough.
It's like you're doing a bad George Tpk impression right now.
Oh, thank you. I was going for Cronkite, but I guess
Well, okay, I'll give you that.
And
More
all
brevity.
that bullshit aside, I picked this because Jenny Zuko told me that her first concert she ever went to was Midnight Oil. So, Jenny, you can relive that very concert right here. Or for anyone else who wants politically charged and adventurous album that proved to be the breakthrough of Midnight Oil. Also, incredibly annoying album to know where to put. The album is called 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Real annoying. So, it's a Midnight Oil for you here. Mike Joyce. Take it home.
Okay. Okay. Next up, I picked records that I know are super popular, but that I don't really know per se. I'm sure I've heard them each a couple of times, but that's right, Internet. It's a batch. It's a little twofer right now. So get your dibbing fingers ready because we've got, let's see. Sorry, I always forget which one. Taking Tiger Mountain by Strategy for Mr. Brian Eno. And that's the second album. And the first solo album after Roxy Music, Here Come the Warm Jets. So that's right. Eno branched out from Roxy Music, took a bunch of the band along, playing on the albums here. And what we've got is a couple of 77 reissues. So Taking Tiger Mountain is a UK 77 repress. And then Here Come the Warm Jets is a 77 US repress, each coming in at $30, $35, Internet. So we got a little bit of a dibs. Thank you. Shauna, a.k.a. Doug Carvel, I believe, getting in on that faster Internet. So let's see. Warm Jets going to Shauna Doug. I don't know if that's an appropriate mashup, but I've done it. And yeah, so we still got a copy of Taken Tiger Mountain. I know they're like essential records that I'm supposed to have listened to. I just haven't. So tell me why, Internet. Tell me why I should do it.
All right, my next one here. Another an easy one. It is the, I believe, first solo record. You can correct me on that in the comments there, Internet. From one Sir Paul McCartney.
Sir?
Ram. And you can ram it home tonight by calling dibs on this very copy here. The album was, of course, released in 1971. It was Paul and Linda McCartney. Okay? One of my favorite vegans. It's a super clean copy here. It's 14 doll hairs. It's cheap. If you want just a classic album that's going to sound great and save you a couple of bucks, we actually have a name for things like that. Of course, that makes it a shekel saver.
The old shekel saver.
That's right. So you can get a super clean copy that'll sound great, play great, and it's going to go home with Aaron Rodriguez.
Aaron Rodriguez coming in first on the Ram, but not to be outdone, Internet. Tell him why, JB.
I should point out, in a couple weeks, so Paul McCartney put out his Paul McCartney 3 solo album a couple weeks back. He's got a new one coming out. It's Paul McCartney 3 Reimagined. It's a whole bunch of other artists doing those songs. And you know what you do when you hear about a record that's coming out that you know you want,
Tell them, JB.
you pre-order it. You pre-order it. You head over to our website. I don't know why I'm Joe Pesciing this thing right now. You head over to the website. You bing it a bucket of boom. You just type in the info. You could pre-order shit. It helps us guarantee you a copy. It helps us know what we should be ordering. It helps us make sure we get that sweet, sweet gooch into your sweaty, gross little hands. So anything you know that's coming up, of course, indie exclusives, box sets, new albums, reissues. We list a whole bunch of them on our website, darksiderecords.com. And just pre-order. Pre-order. You say it the best, Justin. I can't. You hammer it home.
That's because Katie knows. Katie's saying pre-order right now. It's because it's fucking exacerbating trying to get all these records in and get them on time. And it just really, really helps to know as soon as possible how many we think we need. Because my job is actually a guessing game with these things. And I try to do it the best I can. But pre-ordering truly, truly helps me out. And Ray Romansky, I believe it was. Yes, Ray Romansky also pointed out that the Ram reissue is coming out as well. Not just the 3 Reimagined, but the 50th anniversary of Ram, which I guarantee you they're not pressing enough copies of. So if you want to get down on that, head on over to darksiderecords.com right after this here video and pre-order that shit up because we're going to get allocated. And I have an example from just this week, JB. The latest Gojira record. There was an indie exclusive copy. We ordered a bunch, had a decent number of pre-orders, got cut on the indie exclusive to literally just enough to cover our pre-orders. So we only have the standard edition available now. Not only, but you know what I'm saying. Get in there on the pre-orders internet. It truly helps.
That's right. And like I see in the comments here, Skylar Strange, for example, he says he pre-ordered Opeth, Devin Townsend, and that new Billie Eilish that's coming out. That yes, there is an indie exclusive on brown vinyl.
And they're not making enough of that, internet. They are not making enough of it. Like they already said, we know we're not making enough, which is fucking stupid. But either way, just pre-order.
Yes, just pre-order it. Pre-order at Darkside Records, as our friend Tyler Gherkin in the comments likes to say.
PGurks.com.
He said he pre-ordered the new Amy Winehouse live at the BBC 3LP. See? Smart.
And, you know, Tyler getting down on that ska with the new Mighty Mighty Boss Tones record.
That's right. All right, how many you got left there, Justin?
I got 1, 2... Oh, technically, I don't have that many because I've got batches. So I could do a twofer if you want to then hit the shtick.
Let's do one more and a shtick.
Okay. Oh, hold on. Caught up here. All caught up. Okay, it's another twofer. I went heavy hitters this week. And I guess we'll go in chronological order this time.
Ooh.
So let's go to, I wrote it down, 1967 with the Rolling Stones. Their Satanic Majesty's Request. That's right, with the holographic cover, internet.
Ooh.
So Andrew Moog Oldham had left the band. They started experimenting with all sorts of new stuff. Originally, it was supposed to be Mick Jagger on the cover, like on the cross. And they said, ooh, bad taste, don't do that. So they just did it with Jim Morrison later on. But... yeah, so their Satanic Majesty with the holographic cover. You never see them that often. Supposedly, if you hold it just right, everybody's face moves but Mick, but supposedly you can see the Beatles' faces on here because it's like an homage, because on one of the Beatles records, the baby doll was wearing a Rolling Stones onesie or some shit like that. So all sorts of little historical Easter eggs, if you will.
I call bullshit on that fact. I call bullshit on that.
That's what they say.
Someone dib it and prove us wrong.
I tried to fix it. So coming in at $40 on the Satanic Majesties with the hologram cover. I would actually say this has come down a little in price over the last few years. I think this used to command a good 50, 60, but a nice clean copy going on here. And if that ain't good enough for you, because clearly it doesn't seem to be, then let's head on up through the years a little bit with a nice original, that's right, with the zipper.
Ooh.
Sticky Fingers. The fingers are sticky, internet. Yeah, a nice clean copy with the zipper. It's pulling out a little bit, but sometimes that zipper gets worked a little too much. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, the cover. I got nothing. It's the Rolling Stones. Sticky Fingers. Fucking Derby Day was just last weekend. You got Dead Flowers on here. That's a great song.
Well, guess what?
What?
Those sticky fingers, they just turned into dibbing fingers.
Woo! Who got it? Who got it?
By my stream, I see the Kinder Steve Kinder.
Steve Kinder.
Whatever. That's my joke.
It's like Kinder Bueno. That's my joke.
Yeah.
Okay,
right,
so Sticky Fingers. Got it.
All right, I'll do one more here as well. This one here is a reissue. Let's see. This one here is coming in at $25. Townes Van Zandt, For the Sake of the Song.
Hell
This
yeah.
is his album from 1968, but this one here is a little special press. It's a subscription press.
You could say it. They know.
It's from a little company called Vinyl Me Please, and someone traded in their copy. I didn't even get to show the cool colored vinyl that's in here.
Show them anyway. Show them what they're missing out on.
I'm going to show them because it's so pretty. Look at this thing. Look at how pretty it is.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's so fucking meta. I could see you in the reflection of the record from your laptop.
Oh. I was just trying to look through it. And it's got all the bonus goodies. I don't see, like they come with some artwork and some shit. It's all in here. So who got dibs on that?
The 12 by 12 cocktail recipe included?
That's
for shame.
Exactly what I'm referring to. So who got dibs on this?
Sorry, that was Mr. Ray Romansky taking the Townes.
Ray Romansky. Thank you, Ray. Here you go. This is yours. Let me put your name on it. Go, Raymond.
Everybody loves him.
That's true. All right, so we're going to take this moment. We're just going to slow it down. Like, it's been crazy. Slow it down. Slow it down. We're going to bring you to something that we like to do halfway through the video that we call the stick. The shtick. The shtick is, of course, where we just remind you what this video is all about, what's going on, and what we do here. This video is, of course, just a little highlight video where we give you a taste of all the pre-loved new arrivals that are going out each week. First thing, Tuesday mornings. Justin,
yes?
Can you give me a rough count as to how many new arrivals are going out this week?
I think we're going to be peeking our heads or prairie dogging around 1,000 this week.
Holy shit.
So 1,000 pieces hitting those bins as we speak, Internet.
That's right. So that means records, CDs, movies, video games, some cassettes. And here, we just like to remind you, if you want to see the list before anyone else gets it, sign up for our email list on our website, darksiderecords.com. You can get early access. It goes out sometime tomorrow morning. And if you want the earliest access, we do have a Patreon. Sign up for that shit. We've got tiers with all kinds of goodies, including discounts, free stuff, free gift certificates, all kinds of stuff, including a specific used Tues one. So let me show you some other stuff that's going out besides records. I'm going to start here in the nerdosphere. Video games. A bunch of video games this week. I don't know that I have seen a pre-loved Nintendo Switch game while I've been doing this tenure here on the Used Tues videos. This week, Bioshock, the complete collection for the Nintendo Switch. Do we have Nintendo Switches in stock?
Yes, we do.
I'm being told we do. Maybe you want to go a little bit earlier in the chronology of Nintendo's systems. Let me get that banner off of there. Boom. Maybe you're more of a GameCube kind of person. Maybe you just want to reenact your favorite shirtless volleyball scenes. I'm sorry, I'm being told there's no shirtless volleyball scenes. Why would you even buy this fucking game then? This is bullshit. Top Gun Combat Zones for the Nintendo GameCube. Also going out this week.
Dibs on Bioshock.
All right. Who's that? Aaron Rodriguez?
Aaron Rodriguez coming in.
You got it, Aaron. Also going out this week, some throwback systems here. PlayStation 2, my favorite console. Spider-Man. which looks to be the pairing to the Spider-Man movie version of the Spider-Man game, where you can play as your favorite wall crawler as he swings around New York. And if that's not good enough for you, I've got Spider-Man 2. So the sequel to Spider-Man, both movie video games, both in stock, and of course the one with the best Doc Ock, the best Spider-Man villain there ever was. Fight me on that.
Liam Neeson?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alfred Molina, I believe that was his name. Also this week, Jason Mraz?
Patrick Mraz.
Yeah, close enough.
Patrick Duffy.
If you're into wrestling video games, like I know a couple people who are.
Hold on. Christian calling dibs on both Spider-Mans.
All right, you got it, Christian. For the PS3, WWE 2K15, and if you want the one that is just slightly better, boom, I've got WWE 2K15 for the PS4.
Wow.
So, same game, two systems. I got you. So you can play as, too bad there's nothing on the cover. Wrestling jokes. Other formats of music that's going out this week here. Cassettes. We got two boxes of cassettes that are going out this week. I'll just show you two real quick here. One, REM's Murmur. Murmur. On a beige gray cassette here. And another one, some rare cassette. A rare canned cassette here. Cannibalism 1. So if you're out rolling in your van, you just want to blast some tunes, we got you.
You want a van can?
If you want to van cam your can van, we got you. And of course I had to because, hey, it's May. NSYNC's No Strings Attached, of course, with the song It's Gonna Be May.
May.
And if that's not good enough for you, you want to hear the way better version of It's Gonna Be Me, I've got Orphans. Tom Waits' Orphans. It's got all three: Brawlers, Ballers, and Bastards. I'm being told this is the original version of the CD here.
That's correct.
3 CDs here in these cool pick sleeves. A deluxe book with photos, lyrics. It's Tom Waits. You know the deal.
Mm.
And last but not least, let's talk about some movies real quick on DVD this week. Anytime it's here, I'm going to talk about it because, god damn it, they deserve it. Tenacious D and The Pick of Destiny. You like how that made my hair blow in the wind?
I did, yeah.
Threw it up so hard. The best movie ever made, period. Buy it.
So I'm laughing because I remembered, I think it was Aaron Rodriguez last week who called you adult butters. And I just saw it for a second as you were holding it up.
And for those of you who I see you.
Taking the D, Christian.
And for those of you who maybe want to do something that is now legal in New York State, maybe you want the precursor to Action Bronson's version, Ancient Aliens, man. Aliens. Weed jokes. All right, and we've got Blu-rays. Last but not least, Blu-ray. I've got 2 here. I've got a movie that I've never seen, Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Oh, really?
I mean, told my father-in-law loved this movie, but never seen it. But to people who love Monty Python, hey, it's on Blu-ray. And La La Land. You know why I picked La La Land? Because Sunday's Mother's Day.
No. Because your favorite band is The Offspring, and they've got that song that goes, la, 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 la.
Mother's Day is this Sunday. You know what mothers love? Fucking
Offspring.
Okay. Mothers love gifts.
They love their Offspring.
You should get your mother a gift, whether it's The Offspring, whether it's La La Land, whatever your mom likes. We've got gifts for all kinds of moms. Come in, treat your mom right. It's been a rough year. She hasn't seen you. You haven't been showering. She's very worried about you.
You're still not calling.
Just get your mother something nice. We've got cards. We've got all kinds of great mom gifts. that we made fun of on the radio on WRV earlier today.
Your Boston accent made it seem like you were saying cods. Like, we got cods fish.
Your mom is not garbage people, okay? She's your mother. Call her on Mother's Day and give her a DVD. Maybe La La Land. I don't know. No big whoop. It's my Boston accent.
Jason, I'm really confused about what you thought was a coconut. I have no idea what that could have been.
I don't know.
Yep.
Oh, and listen, before we get back to things, I also got to say one thing I forgot to mention at the top of the video, which is kind of important. I got something here in my hands.
Oh.
That we need to talk about in a little bit here. It's a little giveaway that I promised we would pick a winner for, a little test press of a little band. And we're going to be picking a winner at the end of this video in about 3 or 4 records. So if you're tuning in just because you wanted to win this test press here, thanks for watching all this bullshit. All right, you want to go first or you want me to go first?
How many you got left?
I got 4.
I got 5, so that works out because well, I guess it's kind of a 3-parter.
I'm not good at math.
Whatever. I'm just going to go. Jump in when you want. Okay. I never know where to go with this.
Segues.
Because I always just want to say the same thing whenever we get this record.
Give him the same thing. Give it to him.
Okay. Susie Cream Cheese. We've been watching you, baby. That's right. Susie Cream Cheese, what's got into you? And that's a little Frank Zappa's Freak the Fuck Out. The first album from Frank Zappa and the Mothers. I know I've talked about it before, but they were signed based on the guy only hearing I can't remember the name of the song right now. That's embarrassing. Like somebody who really Trouble Every Day. Thank you. Trouble Every Day. So they thought they were a white blues band, and boy was he wrong when they got into the studio. He just kind of fucking gave up. Frank was pulling in the homeless from off the streets just to make some fucking noise on the record. An absolute classic banger of a masterpiece right here. This one coming in at $30. It's the first album from Frank Zappa. This is a stereo copy.
And you know what it is?
What?
It's dibbed.
Really?
Yeah.
Who dibbed it? Who got it?
Kinder Steve Kinder.
Oh, there he is. Thanks, Steve.
He's been very kind.
Let's see. I gotta draw an arrow for Steve here. Freak out. I ran out of room. I drew it too close.
I'm just gonna let everyone watch you take notes. There we go.
Hey.
All right.
What you gonna do?
My next one here is every week I like to do something. Something for the parents, something for the kids. It's a Disney pick. This week, no exception. Boom! I just joined this because I'm interested in buying some cryptocurrency. Robinhood. This, of course, is a Walt Disney production, stories and songs from Robinhood. It's got music and dialogue from the motion picture. It's oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. I thought it was a top opener, but I was just dumb and didn't look that right here. Look at this. It's got pages that you can read along with your kids. Where's Song of the South? What page is that? Who got dibbed on that?
That was, of course, sorry, I lost my place. Stacy.
Thank you, Stacy. Oh, and Justin, your video has turned into 3 dots.
Can you still hear me, though?
I can still hear you.
Okay, well.
So I don't know what to do with that.
Do I need to go manual again like I did 2 weeks ago?
I have no idea.
Let's see. Camera.
I'm just letting everyone see the 3 dots. Here we go.
See how that does.
Hey!
Whoa! Oh, God.
Now we're like the same head size in the video.
Anyway, okay. I'm up.
You're up.
It was supposed to be a 2 for last time, but whatever. It's Frank Zappa and the Mothers back again with their second LP, Absolutely Free. More mothers, more mania. You know them, you love them. Of course, you've got your Kill Ugly Radio imprint on there. And I guess I should say a whole bunch of Zappa happening in the bins this week. Check that list and check it twice. And maybe you've already got Absolutely Free, but do you have the much coveted Uncle Meat? You know, it's Uncle Meat, internet. The soundtrack
it's
to
a
the
dating
movie.
site for uncles.
It's the soundtrack to a movie that would never be, which Zappa lovingly called No Commercial Potential.
Oh,
so it was sort of a story about the touring of the band, being on the road, and their sexual escapades. And you can find it all right here in Uncle Meat. You zoom in on the Uncle Meat there.
I just don't like hearing you say Uncle Meat so many times. It's weird.
So if you need it, we got dibs on the meat. There we go. Thanks, Chris.
Well, Justin, I see your Zappa and I see your Uncle Meat.
Oh.
And I raise you and Uncle Meat.
Oh!
There was 2 Uncle Meats in the bins this week, and I've got the second copy here. This one, super clean. Oh, it's still on the bag. $30 for this one here. So if anybody else wants to get some Uncle Meat on, squeaky clean vinyl on these beautiful gold reprise labels here. A 2 LP. It's Uncle Meat. Okay, that's all I got.
Was that an actual pick, or was that just a piggyback?
That was just a piggyback. All right, my next one here. To keep it weird, because I always say each week that your collection, you gotta have some weird shit in your collection. You know, you gotta have some stuff that, you know, I always encourage people, you should definitely buy some records. Just buy it on album cover alone. You know, just buy things for various reasons. And maybe you want to have the weirdest Christmas ever. I got one for you here. Authentic sound effects. This is volume 3. There's 2 volumes that are in the bins this week for used twos. It's only $5. It's a shekel saver. And maybe you're trying to be a video editor. Maybe you're a vlogger. Maybe you just want to have some sound effects. This one has all the hits, such as helicopter passing overhead, applauding audience, parentheses, large gathering, pneumatic drill, construction crane, ferry boat, and ferry boat, parentheses, deck perspective, machine guns and mixed rifle fire. It was ferry boat deck perspective, wasn't it? That's what pulled him in.
It's definitely what pulled Nolan in.
Nolan,
congratulations, Nolan.
And Nolan, if you do decide to have the weirdest Christmas ever, where you just, what is happening? Where you just decide to play this for Christmas while your family's over, please post it on your Instagram and tag us so we can share that to the world.
Steve Kinder, was that a dibs on Uncle Meat? On the second meats? You let us know. Clarify for me. Or you're just casually saying that you would like $30 worth of meat. Also, I'd like to point out, I think I just found yet another Dark side-by-side. It's Jonah Hill and Buddy the Cake Boss.
Ooh.
I'm going to make that one later.
Okay, I like it.
But in the meantime, internet, hard transition from Buddy to me, isn't it? You know what they keep saying? It's that they want more.
They sure do.
That's right. It's Pink Floyd, more music from the film. That's right. This is the first one that the Floyd put out without Syd Barrett on it. So doing a little soundtrack work to the film of the same name. If you don't know this one, it's pretty atmospheric. It's got a lot of stuff going on. You got Cirrus Minor, Nile Song, whole bunch of stuff happening. And I'm going to go with, it's an essential Floyd piece. The cover is a shot from the movie that they overexposed in the darkroom to make it all psychedelic, man.
Whoa, man.
And yeah, if you don't have it, I would say go ahead and dib it. We got a nice clean copy. Check it out here on the beautiful and always fan favorite Harvest label.
Oh, Dan Aloisi says that's his favorite Floyd. Better
Really?
than Animals.
Really? Well, I mean, I might agree with that, but not my favorite. But I still enjoys it. Coming in at $30 for anybody who might need this here gem, this relic, if you will.
Oh,
Little Pink Floyd jokes. And just to clarify, JB, go ahead and mark that meat down for Steve.
already done, baby.
Not the first time you've said that sentence in your life, I'm sure.
Moving on. Anyway, I like Ray Rometsky's comment. He says, "Helicopter passing overhead is the stairway to heaven of sound effects."
Oh, we got a dib.
Boom!
I also would like to point out that despite me having wrapped the shtick in Darkside tape, it's still schwitzing little wood shards out of the top broken reservoir tip here. So I'm still getting rained upon with the wood internet.
Weird visuals. How many you got left there, Justin?
I have one remaining.
I have one remaining too. All right, I'll start here. My one remaining. 1984. It was a good year for music, bad year for apocalyptic fiction. This one here coming in at a cool $25. Stevie Ray and the Boys. Double Trouble. Couldn't stand the weather. It's a guitar classic. Any guitar player knows them. Most of them love them. It's a rock. It's a jammer. It's a rock jammer. I don't really have a big selling point for this because you know who it is. You know what it is. You know how good it is. You can't dib the shtick, Skylar, as well. But
speaking of helicopters.
But you can dibs this record. Boom! Thank you.
I'm sorry. No, I guess you're right.
Oh! No, you are correct. Aaron Rodriguez. I see
Okay.
Dibs SRV at the top there.
Yep. Sorry, Chris.
Sorry,
Aaron
Chris.
squeaked you out. Do I squeak you out? Sorry, it's a little Morrison pun there.
Whatever.
Okay.
All right, you got one more?
I got one more. Get Eves out of here. Take it easy.
All right, that was my last one.
But make sure to stay tuned for that little giveaway, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You know what you need for a giveaway?
Tell us what we need.
You need a little luck.
Mm-hmm.
You need to have pre-entered.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, you need to have a little love, right? It's Love Forever Changes. The third studio album from the Psychedelic Rockers. This was originally from 1967. This is their 69 album. And this is a wall banger, internet, coming in at $80. So $80 on a super clean 69 reissue of Love Forever Changes. You know them. You love them. They were part of the 60s hippie, trippy, flower power scene. And they were skeptical of it. And here you are, two different songwriters doing the damn thing. And I feel like every time we get a nice clean copy of Love, it tends to go pretty quickly. So, you know, do what you got to do, internet. It's going up on the wall.
Who doesn't love love? Come on.
I think that's what Julia would say for sure.
That's what exactly what Julia would say. If only Julia was here. Oh, that's weird. Oh, hey, Julia. Hey, what are you doing? Here, pull up a seat. Pull up a seat. Here we go. This totally unplanned cameo by Julia here on the live video.
Doesn't feel rehearsed at all.
Not at all. No. That's what I'm going for.
I'm feeling spontaneous tonight.
So what we're doing, of course, we did a contest. We extended it an extra week to give you a little more time. We have a Deftones test press. That is right there. There we go. There we go. It is, of course, for the White Pony 20th Anniversary Edition. It's 4 LPs. Housed in these jackets. This is a great prize that I'm not going to lie. I really wanted to rig and take home with myself because I really love this album. And this is. Can we?
Yeah.
Okay, pick JB as the winner.
We're getting some Julias!
a lot of comments saying hello to Julia.
Hi.
Okay. So what I thought I would do here, Julia. So A lot of people entered. It was a really easy thing to enter. Basically, all you had to do was do two simple things. It was two fucking things. All you had to do was write down the hashtag that was in the post, like the post, and then tag a friend. And you'd be surprised how many entries I had to throw away because you either misspelled the goddamn hashtag, or you didn't tag somebody, or what? Like you had one thing to do. All right.
You had one job.
But I got about 70 other people here who all still entered, who made it, and I'm gonna have Julia pick a winner. Alex Beam says hi on YouTube, by the way.
Oh, hi, Alex.
Okay. Oh,
He's so happy.
Alex!
He's so happy to see.
Now I know who that is. Okay.
I got bored of my suspenseful soundtrack.
All right, so Julia, I've got a whole bunch of entries here. Would you pick a winner and then?
Wait, I'm literally in his profile picture. You guys still didn't know it was him?
It's fucking tiny.
Okay.
Look how small it is. Look how tiny that is. I can't see
I know.
that shit.
Also, there's the YouTube logo over my face.
I mean, I
Also-
should have known by that, I guess.
Anyways.
Most importantly, though, Julia, I just don't care. That's really what it
He's
is.
leaving. Don't leave.
All right, so Julia, here's all the entries. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let you pick one.
Okay.
Here we go.
All right, I'm searching.
Pick a winner. Any winner.
Suddenly, this is like
Random
the
one.
Cinderella story or something like that.
Okay. Obi-Wan Jabroni. Nick Curtis.
Show it on the screen there.
Oh,
We
there
got-
we go.
oh,
Oh,
God.
there we go.
There we go.
You got that
Now you're gonna have to clean that up later. Okay.
right now? I'll get the broom.
Okay.
Okay, there you go.
Thank you, Julia.
No problem.
Thank you to
Bye.
everyone who entered the Deftones test press. Obi-Wan Jabroni. I don't know where your thing went. There's so many pieces of paper on the floor now. Thanks for watching. All right,
It's outro music now, too.
All right, so thanks for watching, Internet. We appreciate all of you. As we said, all the things we talked about here tonight that are still left over will be out first thing tomorrow morning, along with 990 more things. So thanks for watching.
The shekels just fell over randomly.
Unrelated.
It's all that Radio Shack beatboxing that I was doing for a second there.
All right, so we're out of here. Thanks for
All right,
watching. We'll be
Internet.
back next Monday for another edition with a brand new batch of highlights. Until then, take care of each other. Be kind to each other. Get your shots. And we'll see